One take. This is NBA One Take, featuring yours truly. NBA One Take for your head. This is NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. This is NBA One Take. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, IGTV, and my exclusive page on Facebook. Everything Pretty Boy Laker. For all your latest NBA content, unbiased breakdowns. All right, it was 4 games yesterday, only 4, so I actually covered them all. 2 I watched live. One I'm gonna really get serious on because I got some information on one which kind of angered me a little bit, but let me get to the first game. The Phoenix Suns versus the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans look like they're going with a 3-guard lineup to start the game and really go out with Drew Holiday, Lonzo Ball, and my boy from Duke, JJ Redick. With Brandon Ingram going to play the 4 and whoever they're going to get do the 5. This one was Jackson Hayes. I guess, they play Phoenix. It was a good spirited contest between 2 teams trying to come back in the standings in the West. And it actually went to overtime too. And it was Pelicans was down. Phoenix really put the pressure on, led by my man Devin Booker. 44 was just no joke, lights out, doing everything for his team. Oubre didn't play too well offensively, but he was really grabbing rebounds and pushing the pace, as well as Ricky Rubio. He had 15 assists, 13-15. Ricky Rubio's been playing low-key good. You got to really keep your eye on him. Johnson off the bench had 18. Frank the Tank Kaminsky, 20. Good to see him out there doing something for Phoenix. But it was just a real good nail-biter game. Phoenix get the win in OT. It was a good win. They trying to climb up to 500. They got half game back from Minnesota. For one of the spots in the West. I didn't really look at the standings. Like I said, it's one take. Just go off the top. But it was a good effort from both teams. I'm liking what I'm seeing that Alvin Gentry's doing with the 3-guard lineup. It's good. You have 2 ball handlers out there, or 3, because Brandon Ingram also is a ball handler. You're putting a lot of pressure on the team because of the ball handler, the passing. JJ Redick out there, and you have a roller to the rim. So I think they should just really explore that. And Holiday and Ball is great defenders, so they can guard 1 through 3, which is good. The next game I got to get to, Houston Rockets. Going against the defending champs, Toronto Raptors. And man, it was a really good tight game. Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry, who's back from injury, was really scoring, combined for 40 points in the backcourt. I think they're going to be going. I think Nick Nurse is going to be going with that backcourt for now on. Yo, Fred VanVleet, 19-7, one of the tops in the East, possibly All-Star. I won't be surprised. He's playing like it. Playing the second banana to Pascal Siakam, who's just on that next level. And they kind of people say, this team reminds them of the 1993-94 Knicks when Michael Jordan left and Pippen was the man. It's almost somewhat similar. Kawhi leaves. Now Pascal Siakam steps up, just like how Pippen was. Pippen averaged 18 or something, then he went to 22 and was 23 a game. 8-8 for the season, MVP candidate. So what people see them as that. But this game, Ben McLemore, he's been playing well for the Rockets past a few games, getting a start. D'Antoni is having trust in him, which is good. Harden, he played okay at 26. Westbrook, another triple-double again, the machine. And it looked like the Rockets, they win. They pull off the win in Toronto. Toronto was coming back, but it was just too much Harden, getting there in ones, and he was doing a lot. And, you know, they under a lot of controversy of that other lost game they had in San Antonio. I didn't really talk about that controversy because I knew what it was, but I didn't really want to get into detail with that. Probably in another video when we get more information back, because I think it's going to be an apology or so. You know, what was this next game? Onetake. I had the third game. Listen, I have the last game that I watched. Actually, it was my first game. What? Oh. So, Philadelphia, the 76ers, they was playing, Philly. The Wizards, right? Philly was playing the Wizards. Okay, that's when, yeah. So, Ruchi Hachimura, he was playing well, had 27 and 7. Bill, he had 15 rebounds. He played well for them. Joel Embiid had 26 and 21. He was playing really good. Tobias Harris had 33. But it was a lot. It was a lot of Spurs effort. You know, Ish Smith and David Bertans. They was really playing well coming in. Not getting that, Bertans putting it on the floor, laying it up, and when they thinking he's gonna shoot, it was a real good effort. You know, Ben Simmons, he had a double-double, but Philly did a tough loss, and it's, you know, I think that win-loss thing is being a thing. They need a streak of wins. They still not doing it. There's going to be a lot of scrutiny, especially losing to this team. And there's a lot of scrutiny with Philly this season. All right, let me get to this last game. But listen, the Denver Nuggets versus New York Knicks, and this is at the Garden. Not a game that I went to if I went to this game out of it. The Knicks is atrocious. The New York Knicks is a bad basketball team. Terrible. This is a bad basketball team. The Nuggets had 9 players in double figures. Knicks got blown out by, I think, 37 points, if I remember correctly. Only 2 players was in double figures. And David Fizdale, you know, he's optimistic, but that's not even why I'm really going to talk about it. It's the commentary of one Al Troutwick and Walter Clyde Frazier. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for what you said over that telecast. Yeah, even when they did get blown out by 44 points to the Nuggets, to the Bucks a few nights ago. And guys like Stephen A. Smith and other people talking.
Yo, call me if you don't want to do it.
People's talking and saying a lot of stuff.
I'm not changing over here.
That's not cool. You don't undermine the coach like that. You don't undermine David Fizdale by telling them, saying on the broadcast that the Knicks should be better. You shouldn't say, oh, they need. You're undermining the coach. You're actually shading him and what this team should be doing. Undermining him and what he's doing with he wants to and it needs to do with this team that he's been garnered and had to deal with. Fizdale knew it was a rebuilding project, but he didn't know it was going to be a shitstorm. He did his due diligence. He reached out to Kristaps Porzingis. He did. For those that would say that, oh, Mark Jackson would do a better job as a head coach for this team, this is terrible. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be a better head coach. He wouldn't be a better head coach, and then you guys talk, giggles and been saying things all the time. It's like it's the coach's fault, where you trying to hide James Dolan and the front line, and not the front line, well, necessarily, front office. Yeah, Fizdale's going. He's for the most part, it's going to be let go by the team. It's not his fault. He don't have that same thing as he don't have that same support as Brett Brown they have in Philly, where under previous administration they garnered him the thing to be able to do stuff. But now it's
he'll get over it.
I brought my.
Now that the
I worked
team
on that
is where
floor last night till
they
8
feel
o'clock.
they need to be, now he has to coach. Fizdale's not giving that. He reached out to Porzingis. He said, okay, so we're building by a superstar. They didn't go in that way.
We're two boxes short.
They went through free agency. They went through all these things, but they didn't do it. You know, it's a shame because hearing this, from a real trusted source, it's sad because they saying they have to make a big decision.
He's not talking. You know what?
That decision can't be the players. What's the decision of the players? The players is terrible.
His excuses he can't hear, but he can hear it with somebody calling him for a reason.
All these people.
You got them headphones in his ear with that music so loud.
Yeah, but it always cuts in. It cuts
right, it cuts in anyway. And if you talk to somebody, it'll beat.
When he was in the store the other day, I had the speaker on.
And I'm just.
And he
really
called me,
upset.
and it's cutting through the speaker.
When they talk about Mark Jackson coming in,
I got my speaker on.
the team would have been worse off. And because it's worse off, yeah, he would have probably made some more interviews and try to be more optimistic toward the fans and things like that. But how do you think the front office is still feel about Mark Jackson? Because they got to save their jobs. From an owner who feels that, okay, you guys are doing the long-term plans, it's not working. You're trying to get free agents, why you signing these guys? These guys is not even respected.
And DC don't come back.
on the basketball field. It's a shame. It's a shame. They lost.
She got two.
Hey, what's
Because
up?
they'll feel optimistic about the team, but it's not even about
She
that.
got four. And him
I
is five.
said you wanted
Take
that
one,
out.
baby.
So I'll try with it.
That's it?
Walter Clyde
Call
Frazier
us
saying the
back.
team should be
All right, I'll
better.
wait and stutter for you.
Saying these things.
There you go. Tell her we going down.
Undermining the damn
Going
coach.
by power. PG, tell her
Undermining the
You
power.
wanted to wait on power for you?
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
Now he's doing it. Now he's coming.
I'm so upset with
You're
this
going
one.
home, right?
It's a shame.
All right,
I'm not a
the
Knicks
house. I gotta
fan
go get these
whatsoever. I'm not.
fools fixed.
Actually root against the Knicks
I gotta,
when
we
they're
couldn't
good,
get the,
because I think it's
get the
always good for
jigsaw to
basketball,
work. I
good
gotta try to
for
get the jigsaw to
debate
work.
and talking, especially
All right, man.
sports
Yeah, now why
programs
do you
and
think
things
my
like that when the
backpack is
Knicks
so
is
heavy
good.
right now? I
It's
got
good for the NBA. The ratings and everything is good. But when they're bad
The guy with
and they
the
just
cane,
have no clear
he
vision
didn't have
on where
no
they're
money.
going,
He's trying to get $1 off the
So,
money.
the league is worse off. It's just sad. But
All right, I'll see you at the house.
Tell him I said thanks a lot.
I don't know what to say, but
He told me he was gonna sell me for them for my friend.
thanks so much for coming.
He went to get the money.
Oh, you got him.
He said, I'll meet you outside, and I came outside, he was gone.
Yeah.
With that being said,
We could have waited for him.
since I've been
We can
one
go to the
time,
house and get him if you want.
pretty boy like that, I'm out.